What's up, YouTube and the interweb? What's going on with y'all, man? I don't know how your Wednesday is going, but hey, hope you're having a good Wednesday. I'm gonna have me a little cocktail this afternoon. Um, hope everybody's doing great, man. Go check out um the last episode of Xbox Has No Games. We do it big, we do it strong, and we don't really give to, you know, different perspectives from real gamers out there in the interweb. Go check out the Dragons Den podcast. Go check out 108 Dragons TV. He made a new video today with his gaming news. So go check that out. Go check out Four Guys Recorders. I see my man Graphics God in here. Y'all got to go check out his podcast. Excellent podcast. They be kicking in there. What's good with your agent? What's good with your sick? I like to shoot out to the community. It's not about, like my man Triple Cup say, it's not about me. It's about we. We don't. It's no what the young thugs in the hood say. It's no clout chasing around here. What's good with you, elite? Ain't no clout chasing. I think we all is equals. I don't feel like no one's better. I'm better than anyone. I don't think nobody's better than me. That's how I do it. I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck. Yeah, and I'm still one reason I ain't put on the camera because I was still being lazy. I'm still in the bed. I don't feel like it now because I'm on. What's up with you?
Is the cast be taken out today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, you don't have to put it out today.
Okay.
Yeah, because Monday was a holiday. Yeah, so yeah, they'll pick it up on Friday. Yeah. But like I say, how everybody doing? Everybody doing just what y'all been gaming on, man. I've been gaming. I've been on that MLB tough. I ain't gonna lie. I almost threw a no-hitter yesterday, man. And I was gonna go record it. That's the craziest thing. I was gonna record it. I didn't record. I gave up in the bottom of the eighth. I gave it up in the bottom of the eighth inning. So man, that's what it is. But man, what I want to talk about. Okay, this is what I want to talk about. I get first thing. Sony is not allowing Cyberpunk back on their online store because they claim it's broken and people are asking for refunds. What about Returnal? And Returnal came out broken, messed up, resetting consoles. So why is that? Because you're funding the game. You have the marketing rights. You pay for something, but you will take out Cyberpunk. And trust me, Cyberpunk wasn't that damn bad. But they got out of the store. Sony do not want to give nobody their money back. If it's broke, if Cyberpunk says give money back, give the money back. They didn't want to do that. So I want to know what's the difference that you're not allowing Cyberpunk in your online store, but Returnal gets a pass? What's good with your graphics guy? My guy. That's all I'm asking. Like, y'all got to check out Retro Renegades, man. Go check out Retro Renegades. I've been on there. I got to come back on there. Turn up. And go join their Discord. If y'all into Discord, I'm not really into Discord, so that's why people don't really see me talking on Discord. But to me is, what's the difference? I want to know what's the difference. Cyberpunk is a bigger game. Going to give you a bigger return. in financial wise. Nobody's even talking about Returnal anymore. Who's talking about Returnal? Returnal ain't gonna have no DLC. It doesn't have a roadmap, and they charge you $70 for the fracking game. What's up with you, Unlimited? For the fracking game. $70, not 40. Shout out to Smooth. But Smooth, I wouldn't have took that bet. I wouldn't have took that bet. I'm just keeping it a buck. I wouldn't have took that bet. That bet is Returnal is I don't even hear no one talk about Returnal unless it's like watch culture or gaming boat and they trying to tell you how to do some things. Other than that, ain't nobody talking about no Returnal. Nobody's talking about none of their exclusives. They're talking about one exclusive today. They got delayed. Now I want to see how the poll. I want to see how the goalposts get pushed. I told people earlier this year. I told people last year. God of War was not walking through that door in 2021. I don't believe Ratchet and Clank is going to get walking through that door. But you got to say Xbox has no games. Halo is coming out. You got Ascension. You had a bunch of these games that y'all listen to these old bum ass YouTubers that don't play no games. Like I say, I'm a Kwame Brown their asses. I'm gonna jump on their asses like a trampoline today. I'm gonna jump on their ass like a trampoline today. Because they have all these insiders. They have all these sources. But God of War got announced that it's getting delayed to 2022. But when Halo Infinite got delayed, the world went to shit. The gaming community went to shit. I'm just keeping it a buck. Went straight to the shit. They bagged on Halo. They talked about the characters, even though they said this was an early build. It got drugged in the mud, in the grass, in the permafrost, and all that shit. But when you got old girl from Horizon Zero Dawn, people making memes, y'all picking on that young woman. No, you was picking on characters on Halo. See, think about it, they be able to give it, but they don't be able to take it. They don't. That's why I like to hit their ass over the motherfucking head. It ain't nothing on PlayStation I really want to play. Only thing I used to play is what I'm playing right now. What you see I'm playing is the MLB The Show. I don't care about God of War. The last God of War I think I played is on the PSP. What's up with your sensei? I'm just keeping it real. It's like they always want to push the goalpost closer or further. God of War gets delayed, it's okay. It needs to get polished. They ain't showed you no gameplay. They actually trying to hire people. Down the street from my house, I live in Inglewood. Santa Monica is about 20 minutes away right now. Otherwise, it'd be like 50 minutes away, all that traffic. That game was not coming out no time soon. They showed you Horizon Zero Dawn. Horizon Forbidden West has no release date. That release date. So what you got coming out? A bunch of third parties? Third-party games that you play and they mediocre. Returnal is mediocre. It's nothing innovative. I just saw people went to go play Recore and said they enjoy Recore more than they enjoy Returnal. Is Returnal going to return on its investment? Hell no. Because them PlayStation guys don't buy them games. They don't. They don't. But since, they supposed to be having the top selling console and all that, you can have a console when nobody buying no games. They sure ain't going into PlayStation now. Look at them numbers. You believe in them numbers, you better be a clown. I'm just keeping it real. You don't have to hit a dislike button. You don't care what button you hit. Not to actually no Patreon and none of that shit. I'm here because I'm an Xbox guy and I'd like to talk about gaming. And when you want to shit on us, I'm going to shit on you. I'm not here for play. Like the homegirl say, we ain't here for play. But I want to see where your favorite YouTubers at that was sitting there pumping up these games. 2021, Sony has all these exclusives. Exclusive what? Third party, mediocre games. But then you had the balls to talk about bio. I can't think of the damn shit. What up with you, Stu? They had the balls to talk about that. Because it ran better on the Xbox. Biomutant. Because it ran better on the Xbox, it got review bombed. It got review bombed. And people that I know that has it enjoy the game. Have I played it yet? No, because I stopped myself for playing it. I stopped myself because I'm playing so many games. I still ain't even finished Mass Effect 1 yet. I know I'm going to blow through 2. But I know a lot of people that's enjoying it. But you cannot let Metacritic. That's why I put up a tweet yesterday about Quantum Break. Someone just told me to just cut on Quantum Break. And I put on Quantum Break. And Quantum Break is still doing something that no game is doing. Fuck Control. Because it's not action. I played Control for 15 minutes and said this is not Janet Jackson Control. No, I'm not bullshitting and I'm not playing. It's not for me. I have beat Quantum Break 3 times. On my 4th time, beating it. I enjoyed the production level. But as Xbox guys or Xbox girls or whatever you want to call yourself this month, didn't go out there day one. I went out there day one. That was a game that I got physically, and I don't buy physical games. But I got it physically because I got it early, and I played, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. The gunplay, the cover system, the story. We were talking about it yesterday in a party. But people didn't start enjoying it until it went on Game Pass. Got on Game Pass. Oh my God, this game was a gem. Oh, but you listen to these motherfuckers on Metacritic. Instead of listening to real gamers that play games. I'm just keeping it real. You want to go listen to it was running at 7. I've been saying this since the original VCR Xbox. Microsoft has made a chip that upscales so good that you would know it. But see, upscaling is cool now since Sony do it. What up with you, Vodka? Sony does it. It's okay. They do upscaling. It's okay. Microsoft did it with Halo 5. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. What's good with you, 108? What's good with you, Zinc? When they do it, it's all right. The goalpost moves back in to the 20 to the 20. They want to put us on negative 20. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that is it a bad thing that God of War's getting. No, get a real game. But we even saw no gameplay of it. So I wouldn't. I told you guys already that was not coming through that door. It wasn't. But when Halo got delayed, the world went to straight shit. I'm just being real. The world went to straight shit. But they get a pass though. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 9 o'clock this morning, trying to see somebody with some type of reaction. I ain't saw nothing because what they do, they need that subscriber count. They need that money. They need that page. Fuck all that shit. You a journalist, be a journalist. I'm not a journalist. I'm a talking shit ass gaming YouTuber. That's all I am. And that's all I will ever be. I didn't go to school for being a journalist. I went to school to be a computer engineer. I went to go to school for computer engineering. I went to school for IT. I didn't go to school to write. If it happens to me. Be successful, but I'm not no what's that, grubs and none of them. Some things I know some things about. I'm not going to tell you guys because I want to be just like y'all. E3 is going to be like my Christmas present. I'm glad Microsoft ain't showed a day. Microsoft, we had a conversation tonight. Like Microsoft is being on lock. Damn. They ain't really too much leaked. I'm glad about that because I want to be surprised. What happened to us with the old shit moment? We ain't had one of them in a minute. What's wrong with the old shit moment to have like, oh shit. But everybody wants to be an insider. Everybody want to leak something. For some clout? You're clout chasing? You're not, what are you don't believe yourself in life? Do I need to give you an emotional injection to say that you are somebody? I'm just keeping what's up with your guru. Like I said, I'm here for the people. I'm not here for the bullshit. I talk the shit. But I'm hyped from E3. I wish I can go to E3. I ain't gonna see my man 108, my man Megatron, and the Lethal Injection crew sitting there living our best life. We ain't got to go back and forth with them when they nitpicking what we're doing. They watching all our moments, how we walk, how we talk. I need that next year. Because I'm going balls to the walls next year. But you know, honey, it's not acceptable. That's not common courtesy. You're using improper words. I don't give a flat fuck. I've been in this game too damn long. If I can go see a chef that cuss every 5 minutes, why I can't cuss? Why I can't say explicit words? Because of my skin tone? No, we're not having that. Because I see too many people on the interweb sitting there going in. I'm like, man, at least I'm using Mother Flood Plucker or something like that. I try to make it funny sometimes. I hear people, well, I'm not in the YouTube algorithm. I don't give a damn. Why are you crying about it? You should have never quit your day job. Never should have quit your day job. I'm just keeping it real. I'm quitting YouTube because no one's supporting me. That's your fault. Honey, you talking like you got 1 million subscribers. I feel like I got 1 million in my heart and in my mind and in my soul. Like I said, I'm no bigger than anyone. I don't care if that person has 4 million. I ain't no better than Linus Tech News, and I don't feel like he's no better than me. He'll tell you that in his face. I'm no better than 108. The almighty crap gamer is no better than me. I'm no better than him. That's how I play the game. That's how I do in real life. I know I talk like I'm being an asshole, but I'm a real humble person in real life. I don't go look at the stats. I peek in them every once a month. You know, I saw people actually leave YouTube because when YouTube purged us, I had way more subscribers. I got when they purged everybody. Some people got purged 100 million, 100,000. Some people got purged this. I don't give a shit. I took the loss. Y'all see, I quit monetizing my channel because me and Livewire and Flip was talking about this yesterday. I said, you know what? I'm going to do this for the first time ever. We're going to monetize the channel and we're going to open up Super Chat. And know what we're going to do is we're going to, anything we make off of it, we're going to give it to a subscriber. We're going to give it to a subscriber. We're going to give somebody that rocked out with us. Maybe we can put in a fund. Because the thing about it is, honey gives. Honey gives. I don't take it to when somebody do something for me. I kind of be, you don't got to do it for me. But that's what I'm thinking about doing this Saturday, cutting everything on. Because some people think I can't cut everything on. And whatever you do, we're just going to throw it out to a random subscriber. Like, here you go. When I cash it in, here you go. Because it's not about me. Like my man Triple Cup say, it's about we. If someone needs some help or something, you can holler at me. It's like everybody wants to be that person. I got to be that guy. I have to be that girl. I told people, some people call me anti-sociable because I don't put my personal business on the interweb. I'm not telling you I'm having a bad day. I don't want to hear, man. Now I can see we're personal friends or something, and you call me on the phone and ask me, are you good? Life is good? You need something? Like my man 108, he calls because I know he cares. I don't even follow Video Game Lover on Twitter. I put this way, it's a lot of things on Twitter. This is what I have done on the interweb. Anybody that I do not really agree with, I don't like the craps. The only person, and I'm gonna keep it a buck because I'm 100. Only person that I kind of talk to or keep or look at is Mooch. Everybody else I do not mess with at all. I don't. You said charge the ponies. You're gonna charge them all. You know, my man Vodka, my good friend Vodka, be giving up good points. I'm gonna try to have you more on the show. Man, Other Zinc did a great job, man. When a man preached the gospel and 108 is not talking, 108 is not talking, that's a miracle. I gotta have him on the show. But I understand, like I said, he ain't never came with the disrespect. Like I'm put this way. People think I hate these guys. I dislike them. I don't. I just don't listen to the fucking rhetoric of the bullshit. Some people think they're better than you. See, my thing when I was talking last night. See, it's easy to destroy, but it's not easy to build. Intermedia is here to build. I want to unlift. I never told anybody what to do if they was under me, what to do with their channels, how to do with their channels, what they can say and what they can't say. I'm just being real. It's a lot of people don't want to, they feel like they cannot be real. And I feel like I have a safe haven where somebody can say what the hell they want to say and how they want to say it. My man Graphics guy, when I went on Retro Renegades, I got to get back on Retro Renegades. I because I felt like I can be me. I have been on podcasts where I don't be me like that. I tone it down out of respect of the hostess and all that, and I respect that. Everybody's not me. But on Retro Renegades, I can be me. I'll be on there next Tuesday night. I got to work. Yeah, I'm off. I'm to everybody, I'll be on Retro Renegades next Tuesday night. I'm coming back. Get your beverage together. I don't care if it's a glass of milk. Get it together, and we're going to have some fun talking about gaming because I shout out to Yobi and all the crew. Shout out to Yobi and all the crew because like I said, them guys, I can sit there and talk about game. We can talk about gaming and everything. And then, like I said, I'm different. Some people sit there and like, well, why you let these certain individuals like video game lover and all that? Because you know what? I'm different from everybody. I like the negative energy. What was Tupac? You know what I'm saying? What was that? It was on Star Trek. I forgot which one. And he said, he was like, give me that energy and share it with me. I like that negative energy. It pulses me up. When everybody's too nice, it ain't right with me. Y'all have to go check out Retro Renegades, man. It's fun. And they talk about gaming. They talk about gaming and they don't hold nothing. They don't hold nothing back. That's what I don't mind going on. You know. He said, we need Jesus. Hey, and Jesus already came to me and said, you have to be yourself. You know, I see video game lovers says his things in the comments. I don't reply to him because it's nothing. He's thinking about it is, I'm going to tell you guys this. He's not working with a full deck. So it's not for me to get even angry about him. He's have to say what he has to say. I don't let you say what you got to say. If even I agree or disagree, this is free. I need to call it 100 free smoke hour or something like that. Anybody can get it, including me. I'll mess up. Just like Sony Santa Monica messed up with God of War. They hiring people. But I told y'all, that game wasn't coming out. But nobody wanted to believe in me. But you go believe in these dudes that got all this. Oh, I got an insider. All right. That's cool. No, Vodka, I'm the Jedi. I know how to use both sides of the Force, the dark and the light. And we bring it together to bring balance to the Force. Now let me get into that Star Wars shit. And then Flip won't pop in. You're wrong. And like I say, if you guys see us online, y'all welcome to come into the party. My man said that DLC got delayed. Oh man. And you know what? This is no, hang on. This is another thing. I was watching, y'all call them spawn wave. I call them sperm wave. I call them sperm wave. He had the ability, because I listened, because it comes on my feed. And I decided to listen to him. My brother came in with the kids last night. And they got up early and woke my sleep up. You know, my niece came in and punched me in my face like, I'm drunk. I'm like, what's up? I'm hungry. What you want to eat? Pancakes. Well, get on my phone and order them. I don't know how to order them. I said, I'm finna order some. Matter of fact, where your daddy at? He should order you some pancakes, but I'm finna order some pancakes, but that's here or there. But I forgot my thought. This RDNA. Let's talk about it, Stick. Man, ain't no RDNA on no PlayStation 5. It's over. It's over. No RDNA on no PlayStation 5. If they saying it, they a lie. Oh yeah, I was talking about Sperm Wave. I'm talking about Sperm Wave. Let me go. Sperm Wave was bringing up saying that it was a large thing of PlayStation 5s coming into Europe, and that Spider-Man Miles Morales was one of the top games. Another DLC. And I'm like, but guess what's right underneath it? Biomutant. That was made by 25 developers. That the PlayStation Nation went after them last week. After PlayStation Nation went after them last week, threatened their lives. I didn't feel bad because I get my life threatened every day. It's awesome to me that you care about killing me over my opinion. I just say pull up. But it's just crazy to me that, you guys need to push PlayStation so much. Won't you be real with yourself and give credit what credit is due? People, Sony is outselling Xbox. How would you know that? Microsoft don't put out no numbers. They're doing these estimates off these certain numbers. They don't know how to read a financial statement. They don't. They don't give two fucks about a financial statement. But you go listen to your favorite YouTuber, the crap gamers, the Porter Rock potty mouth. I said I'm gonna start going back saying motherfucking names now. You know, they go run out here with all these numbers. You know, and I feel bad. I used to run with these guys. But I still stuck here. I still was Xbox. I told you guys I'm not going nowhere. Not going nowhere. These the same guys that tell you about a game. They don't even show up to trade shows, no E3, no PAX, no nothing. What are you scared of? Because of your weight? You're not the biggest one on the planet. We can buy you a couple of Subway sandwiches. Firehouse. I give you some of this great barbecue cooking. You ain't got to spend on nothing. That's how I don't know how these dudes are respectable. I don't know how people believe in them. And like I said, personally, I have no issues with them. Their opinion, I do. On their opinion. This is opinion based. I don't wish them to die. I don't want nothing happen to them. It's a couple of people I do, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna mention them names. I can't stand them motherfuckers. It's a couple of people on the interweb I cannot stand. I'll put this way. This was what you do with video game lover. You just ignoring. I'm going to teach you guys one-on-one cerebral mind games. I am one of the kings of it. Ignore him. Don't block him. Don't do none of that. Don't even listen to him. Let him sit there and let him talk to himself. Eventually, he's going to realize no one gives a damn. No one gives a damn. See, they get a kick out when you block them. I'm about to give you cerebral mind games 101. You don't even got to have him exist. Because when no one's talking, because he's not the only one that comes in my podcasts. And like I said, I promote people. I'll put you on the screen. I play cerebral mind games. That's why you don't see me talking on Twitter. Like I don't talk on Twitter because some people might tag me in some shit. I don't even know what the hell I'm getting tagged into because I'm on the West Coast. I wake up to some shit most of the time. Like, what the fuck? I ain't getting into, not getting into that. I don't even know what you even talk. I got to go through the thread. I don't feel like going through no thread. I'm just woke up drunk. Shit. I need to see it. See, that's what something that's different. So you got to ascend. You got to extend. You have to see it. You have to take it and sit there and like, ooh. And then you know how to go. So you blend it out. I'm not going to put his personal business out there. But he's not even worth it. He's not worth it. Let's go look at his channel. Y'all understand. Let's look at his channel and y'all understand it. But I'm not going to attack him. I have no reason. I have no ill will towards him. I have no ill will towards him. You have to learn how to play the game. And I know how to play the game. I get a whole lot of people say a whole lot of shit. I know what? I love that shit. I love it. Bring it on. Because when I hit you over the head, you can't get mad. Sometimes people need attention. I see that on the interweb. They need that attention because they don't have that attention in their life. They don't have a girlfriend or whatever. This is supposed to be Pride Month or whatever, all that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that. They need attention. He needs attention right now. Look at him. He needs attention. He needs attention. But you watch his channel, it ain't even worth it. He's not a big time YouTuber. Thing about it is, he dare me. Ain't nobody watching your shit. But he wants attention. I gave him a little attention. You know, you gotta keep the ponies together. You gotta rub the ponies. You gotta rub their little hairs together. Gotta rub, give them some attention before you kick them in their motherfucking guts. I don't play. I'm not here for play. All that shit is over. That shit is over. I'm not here for that. Go make a video and go cry to Sony Santa Monica why your game got delayed. I'll bring that same energy. Bring that same energy. Y'all don't want that, huh? Y'all not talking. I ain't saw nobody talking about nothing. I sit here on the interweb seeing I have took out ponies' careers. I actually took out by myself the council, which I'll look up to. I ain't gonna disrespect him. I'm gonna call him Jay Barry, but I call him something else. I took out the council by myself. One video took them out. People call me crump side. Y'all want me to go back to being crump side? Y'all don't want me to go back to crump side because crump side, I have no limits. I'm gonna turn back to no limit. I'm gonna turn back to no limit. I don't want to go back to no limit, but I'll go back to no limit. I took out certain people that don't mention me anymore. I've been pound for pound with the bonds and all them. How you doing, Ice Queen? Hope everything is good with you. Hope everything is going wonderful in your life. See, I can mess with Ice Queen. Ice Queen don't come in disrespectful and none of that. I don't have no comment on it because that's between you and that guy. I have nothing. I have nothing to do with it. Have nothing associated to do with it. I never said none of that to you. See, that's why I like to go live. I like to talk to everybody. I just like to talk to everybody. I don't care what you're playing. I don't care if you're playing on PlayStation. I have best friends. Man, I went to the garage the other day and I told people I had to go take about $40 to $60. I think it was like $60. What's the amount? About $60. Because I don't really carry cash on me. I told people, if you're going to rob me, you're going to be practicing. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be practicing. And I went over there and was playing Madden on PlayStation. Give them that free smoke. I had a Switch. I gave them away to people that was going to use them because after I played Breath of the Wild, I wasn't feeling the Switch because I had that xCloud. I got that taste of that xCloud. I got a taste of that xCloud, and I didn't want to go back. Now I got xCloud on my Surface. When I go to Vegas next week, I'm gonna probably stream and play xCloud while I'm in Vegas. Because I don't want to go nowhere. It's my auntie. Auntie about to be 83 years old, 84, one of them. She survived the CV and everything. She had it. She survived, and she said she wanted to party till her wheels fall out. So we going to Vegas. What's up with you, he-bot? Ain't no mercy podcast. You know I just do the shit off the rip. I just love to have fun. I just love to talk. Sometimes I love to come in here and talk to y'all. It helps me with my mental fortitude sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I just like to have fun. This is a platform I love to do. This shit is fun. Like you said, people talk about the delays on Xbox. That's all I was saying today. I wasn't shitting on because the shit got delayed. And I'm shitting on when Halo got delayed, the world went to straight shit. Some motherfuckers gave up on Xbox because they decided to push the damn game back. And another thing I got to say before I get off on this motherfucker plugger. What's up with this Ratchet and Clank shit? Supposed to be the best looking game ever for next gen. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fine fuck out of here with that bullshit. That's not no best looking game. That's why I put up Quantum Break yesterday on the interweb. Said I want the crew on the show. You can come on the show right now, Vodka. Y'all can come on the show. Y'all want a link? Tell me y'all want a link. I give y'all a link and I'll talk. Tell me I want the crew on the show. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna tell the distributor not to give you no more vodka. But none of them games was not scheduled to come out. But when Xbox, when you don't see nothing, you don't see nothing from Halo, and Halo said we're gonna polish off this game. We're gonna make this game incredible. We're gonna make it remarkable. I think it's gonna be remarkable. I think Halo. I'm saying it right now. Halo is gonna break the interweb, the dark web, the interweb, the internet. It's gonna break it. It's gonna break it. Just like Gears breaks it. How many people playing Gears? Ratchet and Clank is not even $1 billion franchise. The only $1 billion franchise, they ain't even saw that's gonna come out this year either. Yeah, I send you a link. Give me a second. I gotta send it through the phone. I think my phone was charged. Hang on. Gonna bring Hebot here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I do. I didn't know I got phone calls and shit. Because this is what I do. You want to come in, Sensei? You can come in right now. I'll send you a link. I'm going to send you a link on Twitter now. Give me 1 second. You can come in, man, and y'all can just talk. I'll shut the hell up. The floor is yours. I'm going to send you one right now. Because I don't know anybody off. Or they're busy. Like I said, I'm not here to like bother people with. People say, hey, I want in. Just let me know you want in. And I got to send Hebot through the phone. Remarkable. Here we go. Oh, I got to go to StreamYard off the free zone. Shout out to StreamYard. If they want paying all this damn money, y'all got to give me some more features. I want some more features. Because I upped the ante on it. I upped the ante. I went to the premium edition. Oh, that was tough calling me. Okay, Hebot. Hit the Hebot. And it's been sent. So let's go. Like I said, I don't mind no company. Like I say, anybody can come in. Like I say, I'll be just chilling. You know, what's up with these PlayStation games coming to PC? Oh, it still ain't exclusive? Hang on, I got a shout out. I forgot what's his name. And I want to give him some credit. I can't think of the Twitter dude. He was playing PlayStation 5 games or PlayStation games on Xbox. through PlayStation Now through the browser of Xbox. I'm going to do it. I said I was going to do it today, but I'll probably do. I'm probably going to do it today. He bought the most powerful gamer. What's good with you, my guy?
Hey, what's going on, brother? You can see me?
What's good? Yeah.
No, what's up, brother? How are you, man? I know. I don't know what's going on, 100. I was suspended from Twitter, man. It looks like indefinitely, so I gotta figure out a way to get back on.
No, I told you, man. I gotta go get the police. Man, I'm gonna have to go get my police attorneys and stuff, man, to help that out. Man. Bullshit.
So what's going on with
the?
What the fuck is going on? Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Go shoot out your podcast.
Hey, what's going on, Tinky? What happened? What's going on? What's the emergency going on right now? What news drop?
Nothing. 100 talking this shit like we all do, baby. This is Xbox Nation. We gotta do that shit, man.
Yeah. But what happened? What happened? They announced that Ragnarok's going to be delayed and coming to PS4.
Yep.
I mean, that's not a surprise to us, but to them ponies it is.
I mean, what they expect? I mean, they're not gonna alienate that PS4 crowd because it's too big. First of all, they're not gonna alienate them. Second of all, they know damn well that they weren't gonna bring Ragnarok out this year because they don't have a lot of games that they have in the pipe already. That they had announced, so they got to spread it out. That's why they said they were going to do a bunch of third-party deals, which they announced a while back. Oh, we're going to see a lot of third-party deals. That's why they're doing that, to fill in the gap, because they know they don't have a lot of first-party stuff in the woodworks right now. Because first of all, those shits take time, and you need money, and they don't have a lot of money like Microsoft, so they got to do what they got to do to make it seem like they have something for PlayStation. I mean, obviously the best version will be the PS5 version, obviously, but that's not a surprise. Why they surprised about it, honey? They going crazy on Twitter and Sensi?
They're going wild.
No,
man.
they've been quiet.
Okay.
They've been quiet.
They've been quiet and moving the goalposts like they always do, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I did a video. I haven't put it up though, but I did a video on Twitch about showing about the technicalities and stuff with Gears 5 Hive Busters in comparison to what they're showing with Horizon, because I keep telling people it on a technical level is nowhere near in the level of Halo, right? I mean of Gears 5, even Hive Busters, right? Even though people think it is, because it just looks like a better version of Horizon, for example, right? Yeah.
I cut on Gears 5 Monday night.
Yeah.
I cut it on just on GP, right?
Yeah.
I don't even have a Series X. I have an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
That Hive Busters. If what they did with Hive Busters, what the hell are they going to do with Unreal Engine 5?
Right, exactly. Right. That's Unreal Engine 4, right? Exactly. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks gorgeous on the Unreal 4. I can only imagine what the fuck they're gonna do with the UE5.
No, but look, people, like I said, I did a video. I haven't put it up because I haven't gotten a chance to upload it. I haven't gotten a chance to upload it from Twitch right onto my channel. But I explained. Look, Gears is a game that runs all the cinematics in 4K native in 60 frames, right? Is a game that also has assets that have ray tracing on it, even from Gears 4, even on the Xbox One X and S, because there's an article that spoke about it, right? That game is running high fidelity settings, like if the equivalent of, let's say, ultra high settings on PC, right? On the Series X, for example. The game supports Dolby Atmos surround. The game supports HDR. Now it's in the same program and preview to run HDR Dolby Vision, which is the HDR 12, right? Plus it's 3-player co-op. Plus it has open world elements. Plus you can play 3-player co-op and 2-player, right? It has a bunch of perks, different weapons, different attributes for your for your costume or your gear suit or whatever, right? Cinematic moments, cinematic cutscenes. The game on it has a bunch of geometry and physics and lighting, all types of shit. Anisotropic filtering, a bunch of stuff that is on a whole nother level, technically, right? Which you don't even see on Horizon. Horizon is just a single player game. It's like an open world sandbox, kind of like Tomb Raider, where it looks like open world, but it's in areas and it keeps opening up as you go to different areas. It's not that big. It's all right. It's like semi big. And the game looked like it was frame dripping, right? And it looked like it was running like 1080p, maybe 1440, maybe, right? In 30 frames. And you cannot compare that. And it's a single player game. And even the cutscenes were in 30 frames. You see what I'm saying? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Oh, no. I thought it cut.
We gotta listen.
So how are you gonna compare that to what Gears is doing? And like you said, it was doing it already. It's an older game, and it was doing it on the Xbox One X and the Series X. It can even support ray tracing with some assets in those consoles, right? Which we already seen that right now. They're struggling with certain games with ray tracing, even on on PS5. I think it was Watch Dogs Legions or some shit like that. Like you can't. Like there's a point, there's a point where you got to start understanding. Yes, the game looks nice, it looks pretty, but it's based off the standards of what's available and capable on a PlayStation 5 hardware and console. You can't compare it to like something like Xbox and sit there with a straight face and be like, "Oh, the Series X got no games that look better than that." Like, are you retarded? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be saying shit like that with a straight face. And most of these dudes don't even play on an Xbox. Never touched it. They only play on a PlayStation. They don't even play on some of them don't even play on an Xbox or a PC for that. They just
don't even go that far. Some of these guys don't even own a PS5 and they're capping for it. They're flexing for it. So
right. No, they do that too. Absolutely, Cincy. Absolutely, yeah, for real. And it's like they just do things modestly, be humble, and accept it. The way like when they were telling us, oh, on the Xbox One, all those games are 900p. All right, but they look nice. We're playing them the 30 frames. All right, but they still look nice. We weren't. Oh, this shit look like trash. This shit look better than this, or this doesn't look good or better than that. Like we just did what we did. We played the games. They can't even do that. They always trying to bark down Xbox fans all the time. You can't even do a video without them coming to your shit. A podcast without them coming to your comments saying some dumb shit.
P-Bop, you know what pisses me the fuck off? I've been gaming since the 80s, right? I'm an old guy. You guys know this. Been gaming since the 80s. I've been on almost every single platform, whether you talk about PlayStation, Xbox, Atari, Coleco, I mean all them damn shits, right? My thing is that for the last 7 years, we've been getting shitted on the Xbox side, just getting crapped on about every fucking thing that Xbox did. Xbox made a left, nah, it should have went right. Xbox made a right, they should have went left. The moment we get positive shit, positive Xbox, now we're being told by, and it's been my gripe for a minute, for those who follow me on Twitter, it's been a gripe for a minute. Now we're getting told by neutrals, calm the fuck down. Like, calm down. It's all the same shit.
Right.
And they put into parody like
because now they're shooting.
No, they're not.
Yeah, but now they're shooting on the other foot.
PlayStation does not belong on a next generation conversation, point blank, period. Are they a good system? Yes, they are. Do they have great exclusive? Of course they do. But they do not belong in the next gen conversation, per my opinion. That's just it. They just don't.
No, my thing is, you got to play.
Well, a lot of that content,
if you
now they're shooting on the other foot.
You said 343 was dog shit. They go and say 343 was dog shit.
Bro,
343 is this and that. The motherfucking makers of the original Halo is back at 343. People don't understand. 343 is down the street from Bungie.
Yeah, a lot of them were still there.
Yeah, Kiki was
Like,
killed.
even
Was
like
original
when they
Bungie.
did,
They're back.
They
I think he bought your connection.
yeah. But people don't understand that. Well, it's going up like them the same, most of the same people. They gave them an option to leave. Because some people want to, bro. Some people don't want to be under the corporate ladder. They want to go on their own.
They don't. Yeah.
That's why we telling some people, a lot of developers don't want to be bought. I like my little independence that I have. I don't want to go under somebody's bigger brand. If the money coming to some millions, that's a different story. I sell it off.
Oh, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
But a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people like their independence.
They do. But see, the thing about, if you're a gamer and you understand the business, the thing about what Xbox is doing is they support.
They're like, oh, this is not acceptable because it's gonna be like that on the Xbox. And then when second is a welcome that we prefer it that way. You see what I'm trying to say? Like it don't including that, bro. Like it's just like these dudes. Like you said, you
going out, you going in and out.
Yeah, I think he's probably he's playing a bad area right now.
Mm-hmm. Yo, getting this Grand Theft Auto on. He bought your bot.
He bought his body. He's bought it.
Your bot.
Other thing,
he does it kind of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I just want the same playing field.
And that's all I'm asking for, 100. And I have this moment. I want to say thank you. I mean, for the platform, appreciate it. I know we've been trying to get on the podcast for quite a minute now. But I appreciate this platform you provided me, and I appreciate that. But
I tell people I'm no better than you, none of that. I enjoy your show on Sundays. I actually tune to make sure I can tune in for you. because the thing about it's talking about gaming. It's not a lot of podcasts I can just straight up listen to like that.
Right.
I appreciate that.
Entertaining and stuff like this. Not a lot. Some people say listen to that, and I'm like, I'll hear something like, it irritates me. Like I don't even want to.
I appreciate that, man. That means a lot for me, man. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. And your crew that you have, tell them shoot out to man. And if you need me on Sunday, one day, just hit me up.
Oh, definitely, man. We're planning on doing some of that where we're just gonna get like the people you already know, man. My whole thing is the support you provided from day one. I'm 42 years old and I've been wanting to do something like this for years, man. And the fact that I was able to reach out to you, I reached out to many podcasters to see just to get like some sort of feel for it. And you, Hebot, a couple others, you guys like no hesitation. You extended that hospitality to me and say, hey, this is what we do. This is how we do it. This is how I started. This is how we keep it flowing. And that I will always be grateful for. It allowed me to have a platform at the age of 42 years of age to do this, and just continue doing what I love. It's passion. I'm very passionate about video games, so that's what I do. But going back,
even you and your crew has the flow.
I appreciate that.
Y'all have
my boy Logic.
You can go podcast with people. Some people don't have that flow.
Yeah, it's not an easy thing to do. Yeah.
Not having that flow.
Yeah, it's been my brother.
What I do with Xbox has no games. I talk to them guys damn near 4 or 5 times a week. I'm in a party with them. Yeah, we know how to balance off each other. Flip knows how. If I was quiet for like 30 minutes, he'd know how to just come in and just take over. Our live would do it. We just have that type of flow. You guys, like y'all been talking for years. Y'all know each other.
Yeah, we have. We've been playing for damn near 20 years now, man, on the Xbox. So what we did was decided to put it on podcast, man.
Mm-hmm. Like me and 108 to know. Boom, boom, boom. I know. I've been podcasting with Hebot for years now.
Yep.
From different parts. I know when to let him go and when I got to and say I got this kid gotta let you can't let it go. I gotta stop it sometimes. But I know because I talk to these people I actually talk to a lot of these guys personally. So I don't just want to put out there like like I said, I feel like you saying people be in the DMs messing. I'm like, man, I wish I could invite some of them damn DMs block because y'all live too much about video games.
I'm about to do a whole podcast of just showing the fucking videos of my damn DMs. It's ridiculous. And you know what? I get more hate from and like, again, this is my gripe. I get more hate from the neutral side of gamers than I do from actual players. Like they come out their lane and want me to respect both consoles. I don't have to respect the fucking PlayStation. I don't. The PlayStation ain't my choice. It ain't my choice.
Sissy, you do what you want.
You was in the playgrounds because we about the same age.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I think we are the same age. I'll be 43 this year. I might be a year. Remember, we was in the playground when you got a Atari 2600 and somebody got a ColecoVision.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we used to trade games and trade consoles. When somebody had some we trade console, you was friends. Like, hey, even though your parents didn't want you to do it, but you did it anyway. I got my ass kicked a couple of times for trading. Like, man, I want pop. I paid my hard-earned money. It's nothing different. It's not different. If your favorite team is the Yankees and my favorite team is the Dodgers, we're gonna rep hard. It's nothing personal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we did it on a respectful level. Like we knew,
very respectful level.
We knew how to bust each other's balls and bust each other's bubbles based on like, oh, your console sucks. This game's better on my shit. But we never took it at a level where it's like to be personal. But now with these,
the interweb,
this day,
we didn't have the interweb.
Hell no. But with these
motherfuckers, it's the interweb.
You gotta remember.
Game ain't on the interweb.
But back then, I had to see your face back then, and we had to lend each other shit. And when we talk shit to our faces.
Well, right there.
Right now, it's like there's no face to this, so everybody has the fucking balls and the guts, and I'm getting these stupid shit on a DM where it's like, oh, fuck your family, I'm gonna rape your daughter.
No. The thing is, since he right there, then back then we were in front of each other. So if you got funny with somebody, we handle the business, we go outside, do what we had to do, and then keep it moving, right?
That's how it was, man.
That's how we used to do it. But now with the interweb,
we're either friends or we're not. Period. That's it.
Right. With the interweb, you got these dudes that just can hide on the internet all day long. But then if they saw you in real life, it'd be a different story.
Oh, of course,
you know what I'm saying? So they like to have everybody in the internet is a tough guy. Everybody.
Well, I have saw people at E3 that saw me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh yeah, you on my turf now.
That's why
man, to sit there, my guy, man, you know that I'll be bullshitting on the interweb, and I go with it. At least you went on with it, but I ain't finna do nothing to you. I like my freedom.
That's why I take a page out of your book every time I come into this channel and I watch your lives, man. I watch the replays, lives, all that shit. I come in here and I take a page out of your book. I don't give these fuckers my energy. I don't. There's no need to. I'm watching the chat right now, and it's like this dude is getting all the energy, and I'm like, "Fuck him! Just let him."
I ain't said nothing about him.
Let him stay in the chat and do whatever the fuck he wants. Don't give her the energy. They want that energy. That's what they want. But man,
what they said, because people call me from the cross. I've been on this damn. I damn near been on YouTube for close to like down in 9-10 years now. I used to go after people. I used to go after the Bonds and all them. Ain't got no fun no more.
Never.
I lost that love and feeling. I actually wore myself out for a while.
That shit is draining, man. That shit is.
I worked because they'll go back. I used to go. We talking about back and forth. I used to go back and forth. You make a video about me, I'll make a video about you 2 hours later. That's how it was. But that was the part of the guys that I was messing with. If they bothered you, I know you ain't gonna say something, I'm gonna bother them on GP.
Well, a lot of it is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't nobody looking. Everybody was looking out for each other. We don't have that anymore because it's this clout chasing shit going on.
Yeah. That's the other problem too.
If somebody say something about He-Bot wouldn't have to say nothing. He might be say I was asleep. He-Bot wakes up and says, and I didn't put like 25 bullets in a motherfucker. That's how we used to go in.
That's how we used to go in back in, man. Listen,
but
for y'all don't
know. I don't, and I felt like, hey, if you ain't gonna do it for me, I ain't gonna do it for you. It got to the point I just got tired of doing it.
It's different, man. It's different. What He-Bot said, growing up the way we grew up in the past, it's not the same now. Everything's internet now, man. I mean, I grew up in the Bronx, and it's just like it was a different time in the Bronx in the 80s, man. It was just a whole different time. We didn't shit talk. We saw somebody, we dealt with it, we moved on. That's just it.
I didn't talk about like that's about if you cross that line, I cross that line. That's how people said it. They said I'm the crunch side. Like, well, you go after a person, you talking about my mother, I'm finna talk about your mother.
Yeah, that's it.
You cross that line, so it's easy for me to cross that line now. So let's go. I think I got better jokes than you. So let's go. Now, about video games. I'm gonna tell her that your mother better have that nice ass Italian plate for me, because I know what I'm saying. Because that shit looks good when I see on the internet from you. Why you go to see some of my mom? You said some of my mom talking about watermelon and grapes.
No, we did the 1v1 crate ball. After I beat your ass, I'm gonna go up there and your mama take care of her. She can never pay for me.
Well, work for the geese, work for the gander back then. You understand? That's how we used to do things. But it's like it's like everybody wants that.
You knew it was rules of the game.
It's like now everybody wants to know everything just because they're on the interweb, and a lot of stuff is just misconstrued.
Well, that's like what I'm just saying. The whole my source is this and my source is that. Fuck your sources. Fuck your sources. What source you talking about?
Some of them, thing about it is some of them I already know who their sources is. That's the craziest shit. I just don't say nothing.
Stupid.
I don't. I'm not gonna do it. I mean, because think about you ain't harming me at all. You're not doing nothing. But I'm like, well, this person. Like when I heard this, and people might get mad at me. I don't give two fucks. When I'm watching Game Franks on I watch them on Fridays. And he said the inside source ran non Thor. I bust out. I know Rand.
Yeah.
But I bust out, but I know what Rand gets his sources from.
Okay.
But I bust out when he said it. I bust out in the middle of the office. I bust out. Because I watch YouTube. I'm at work. I watch nothing but YouTube. So I had it in my ear. I said, when he turned to an insider. That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
And I have no issue with Rand, but I'm like, what Rand turned to this? But I know who Rand knows.
Yep.
I don't have no ill will towards him, but I'm like, that's not an insider. That's somebody that knows some people. Yep. If I do it and I call myself an insider, or what's this new word now? It's another new word. It's another new word they be using. I'm like, man, come on.
They always making up a new word for this shit.
I'm like, I don't know. Thing about it.
What gatekeeping?
Rand is known for man with the million. He did. Microsoft did fly him out to E3, took care of him. Took care of him and did everything for him.
I hope one day. I mean, I was planning on going last year, but that whole pandemic shit going. But my first time going to E3, but looks like I'm gonna go next year. But if I do go next year, you guys end up going out there. I'm looking forward to meeting you guys, man. I really do.
Oh no, I'll be at E3. I live out in the E3. I did.
Oh, I know you do. I can't.
But I want to see everybody. I want to bring you up to the spots that we G14 classifies.
Nice.
Classified.
We don't tell because you got the foolish. We don't know who's gonna do something. So it's a lot of stuff we G14 classified. We don't talk.
Well, I mean, there's people that know things and don't talk.
Maybe after the fact. After when I went live from the Spire, I didn't tell nobody we were going back up to the Spire until we was really getting ready to leave.
But that's the other thing, 100. There's people that have connections and know things, but don't tout it, right? Don't
They don't brag
show
about
off
it.
about
Yeah, they don't
And
brag
I'm
about
gonna
it.
put it this way: people shit on Microsoft, but me and Hebot knows Microsoft has done a lot of shit for people for E3.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
They have done a lot of stuff
Personally,
that I
personally.
was told, you know, what I'm saying they didn't want me to say, but I'm just saying they have done a lot of stuff for certain people, individuals, and when it
Oh yeah.
balls to the wall. But I ain't saw Sony do it. I don't Sony talk to their people.
Well, the problem, that's the problem, 100. A lot of these guys are Xbox quote unquote dudes, but
They
they
want the
still
click. They just want the
they
clickbait
still
traffic.
they still want a cheerleader for Sony when Sony's not doing nothing for them or anybody else. So why be a cheerleader for a company it doesn't do for you? You understand what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense.
That's my problem. See, I don't have a problem with PlayStation gamers. You love playing on that station? Play on it. I have a problem with when the company fucking flat out lies. Like this whole we believe in generation shit. It's like I smoked that bullshit from miles away. I've been gaming for too long to understand how next gen consoles work.
No, they've been doing this since the PlayStation
This is
One.
not something new, and these fuckers just every single console cycle repeat the same shit like a parrot, and it's the same people eat right out their goddamn hands. Like what the fuck, brother? You're not gonna get a God of War. You're not gonna get. You're probably not even gonna get a Horizon. You're probably not gonna
I
get
don't
that.
think that's another thing. I don't think Horizon's gonna come out this year either.
Oh,
I think Horizon comes out in February.
I agree.
Maybe.
February,
Like
March.
early next year. Like
I say, yeah, I think that's what Horizon's coming out because they would
They
have
will
showed
come-
the release date.
They would show
dude, they
release
didn't,
date. If they were confident on that game, they would show a
Yeah.
release date. Why didn't they show a release date?
they didn't show release dates. They didn't even show what resolution it is. They didn't talk about anything. Like it was
But you
very
got to
vague.
understand this, You got to understand what they coming up to. They coming to some heavy hitters. You got the what supposed to be a Battlefield. You got Halo.
Ooh.
They coming with they can't set they. It's hard.
You got your next Battlefield. You got
I
your
tell people,
Halo coming out.
got drowned when Microsoft allowed to have it in November. You shouldn't have did it. You did it in September.
Mm-hmm.
Because they got beat up by it. Because everybody's going to get the Call of Duty, the Battlefields. They're going to get the multiplats. They're going to grab the multiplats.
Here's another factor I like throwing out there. When I go on Twitter and talk my shit, I don't talk my shit just to be a console warrior. I talk my shit because I put facts out there. Here's another thing I keep repeating. For 20 years, Microsoft has survived without the no games, correct? I mean, I'm doing air quotes here. No games. Xbox has no games. For 20 years, they've been going out there with no games and surviving the market for no games. PlayStation's been throwing nothing but exclusives, right? 2-3 year exclusives. So now they don't have the exclusive. They have minimal studios working on anything they have. They just throw out some bullshit as number 25 games being worked on. No clear pathway of what they got. You're telling me now that Xbox has survived for 20 years without the no games and no exclusives, like everybody keeps saying on that side. You got 20 plus studios working on games now. You fucking guys are in trouble. You guys are in trouble.
What's that? What's that? Virtual Fighter 5 Showdown? That shit's already been on backwards compatibility.
Been on backward compatible. That shit's coming. And by the way,
and thing about it, they don't do no better.
Yeah.
It don't do no better than the one we got now. I listened to 5 different reviews, and I listen when it comes to fighting games. I mess with the pros, dudes, and they was like, "Well, the net code is a little bit better, but other than that, it don't perform no better than the PlayStation 3 or the the PlayStation 4 or the Xbox 360 version of the game." Mm-hmm. But they want to charge you that money.
Yep.
For that final countdown. A bunch of remasters.
If you understand, yeah, you're check up, you're fucked up. I'm going to check my mic, thinking it's my mic they're talking about. If you've gamed for a while and you're following the writing on the wall, you see what Sony's doing, right? All they're doing is what they did back in the PS2 cycle, where they bought up all these third-party exclusivities. They had no first party to support them, and like enough for first party to support them, and they bought up all these third-party exclusivities just to patch the time. That's what they're doing right now. They're throwing their money into third-party exclusivities and then throwing bullshit out in the wind just to see if anybody catches it so that we could talk about it. Mm-hmm. That's what they're doing.
Like why Returnal was not on? Why Returnal still on the on the PlayStation network? And it's broken. But you want to take out Cyberpunk? I still want to figure that shit out. I said that shit last night in the party.
I think I said that in one of my shows, man. It's one of those things where it's like, how the fuck are you flexing so hard for a game like Returnal that you can't even open a door? Which, by the way, that game, if you guys, I'm sure everybody here is smart enough to know what the fuck that game is, but you got to progress in the game in order to keep going. It's not one of those games you can just stop and say, I'll pick it up later, I'll reset it so I can get that door open. You lose everything because you lose everything on that kind of a game. So a game that had no doors fucking opening, crashing in the middle of your game, that shit got Game of the Year flex by everybody, capping all the way. Game of the Year, giving it, but then you have a game like Cyberpunk that ran really good on the Xbox Series X, and I believe on most of my friends who play on PlayStation 5 who picked up the game, they said there were bugs in it, but it ran just the same. It ran smooth, it ran good. But on that one, they took the fucking game out of the store, hurt them dudes' pocket. Now they're going through lawsuits and all that shit. But yeah, here you are flexing for a game like Returnal, $70 fucking for a AA title, calling it Game of the Year.
The only thing I had was I had Panium sitting on my face. That's a glitch. That's not a bad thing.
I think we both got the same glitch.
Yeah, I was not mad at it, and I was playing on Xbox X.
A lot of people were asking for refunds for the game, so they just basically did it to cut the hemorrhaging. So that didn't happen. That's all it was.
But they said, but did that company say, I'm going to give refunds? Who somebody want to give refunds from?
Mm-hmm. That was there. I think CD Projekt did say,
said
going to give back money. That's what they fucked up.
No refunds.
Yeah, that's what they fucked up. So he was like, I ain't getting no damn refund. I'm gonna cut your game off.
Yeah, but you want to charge $70. And then what was that boy thing? Amazing motherfucker. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I said on Xbox podcast. Amazing not have no people here in Xbox. You know. Yeah, we good.
He's a fucking character. He's a fraud too, though. He's a character.
We good. And if I see next year, I might do beer too.
Yeah, but you're gonna be, but you ain't gonna fool us. You're gonna be real. You're gonna let us know. You're gonna admit that you just afraid. You ain't know everything. The fuck The meltdown he had was fucking goddamn epic. That shit was funny as hell. But you can't feel sorry for someone that established their channel and their platform for nothing but negativity towards Xbox and positivity PlayStation. Now that he's getting screwed in the ass by them, now he wants to cry about it. No, bro, you made your own bed. Now you got to lay on it. That's how that works.
Are we talking about shit grit gamer?
No, Amazing Lucas. Amazing Lucas.
Amazing Lucas. Yeah.
He made his own bed, buddy. Like that. I don't feel sorry for dudes that made their own bed. It's like crap. He made his own bed. Now he don't like the heat. Oh, well, listen, that is what it is. You made your own bed. You got to lay on it, bro. You ain't coming over here with that bullshit because nobody's going to trust you enough again to even bother to follow you or give you the time of day because you created an audience that respected you, looked to you for positive stuff, and because you were being positive at a time where it was nothing but fun to hate on Xbox, and then when you couldn't take the heat because the heat was too much for you, and you couldn't keep fighting because you were getting exhausted by the trolls or whatever, you're like, well, you know what? I'm gonna join the fun and go on that side, thinking, well, I just care about my channel going and blowing up and getting subs. I don't care about nothing else right now. So now you stay on that side and you do what you got to do. You don't need to be worrying about anything else or anybody else because nobody's going to trust you anymore. You betrayed your audience that you had originally, that made you where you were and who you were, that established you, and then you gave them the middle finger and you think they're going to be okay with that? No, that's not how that works, bro. You can't do that to people. You have to have a responsibility to your audience. That's why I always said, and hundreds always said, and Cincy, I like the fact that you do that in your show, that you're very clear. Look, man, I'll play PlayStation, but I don't like them. Fuck those dudes. You're very honest about it. And that's the way it's supposed to be because you establish a relationship with an audience and they want us, and you have to have a responsibility with that audience. But if you're one day saying one thing and the other day you're trying to sing another song, they're not going to respect you anymore because they're going to look at you as, oh, this guy's just playing the game. He's just in it for the popularity, or he's in it for the sub base. He's in it for the money. It's safe to say people like 100, even myself, even probably you too, since because I don't know you well enough, but from what I've seen in your characteristics, it's pretty, it's pretty clear that you do it for the love and passion of gaming, right? If anyone of us made money from it, then of course we will be blessed by it. Of course we will be happy by it. Of course we would appreciate it because we're making money doing something we love, right? But our mindset and our goal from the very beginning when we established our platform, right? And that's why 100 said, and even myself, when I talked to you before, when I reached out to you in the DMs and I told you, look, dude, if you need any help, let me know. You saw how 100, we never acted like we were stars, like we were better than anybody else, or like we were something special. We've always acted like down to earth dudes, like brothers in the hood, just chilling, hanging out in the arcades, the way we used to back in the day, just hanging. Like me and 100, we treat each other like friends. We disagree. 100 don't agree with me with shit. I don't agree with stuff, but we'll talk about it. We'll say what we say, but we'll never disrespect each other. We never treat each other like shit. We never cross that line. We hear each other out and we give each other the benefit of the doubt because that's what real friendship is about. And that's how we've treated each other. But that's how we tell people, listen, you want to come in? You can come in. You're more than welcome. But none of that trolling, none of that disrespectful shit, or you're going to kick you the fuck out. We don't got time for that. And that's how we treat everyone. And that's why you said, like 100 told you, you feel comfortable because he means what he says. I've always meant what I said. We do this for the love of what we love. It's gaming, pop culture, movies, figures, whatever. Anything related with video games that correlate is what we love. So we do it because we love it. The 100, he loves music, he loves barbecuing. 100 loves fucking sports. He correlates that shit and combines it and unifies it with his gaming also. Why? Because that's what he loves to do. That what you see is what he is. That's how 100 is. That's how he always is. He never changes. He's always the same person all the time. I'm the same way. What you see, that's how I am. I'm the same way. And that's the difference between people like us and those out there that clearly show you, well, we're doing it because we want to make money. We want to be stars. We think we're better than anybody else. No, that's not how that works. I'd rather have a smaller audience and they've been all genuine and real, respect me and love me for what I do, instead of doing things differently and having an audience that only follows me because I'm following the narrative or following the agenda or placating to whatever stupidity is going on. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what makes the difference between somebody like them and someone like me or 100 or even yourself, Cincy, because like I said, the good thing you're doing with what you're doing on your show, on Sundays when I've tuned in, like 100 said, he tuned in and I've watched it, is you're being very, very open and vocal. You said what you said. Look, this is an Xbox shit. You don't like it, leave. If you want to hear about gaming and Xbox, that's fine. You're welcome to stay. But if you don't like it, because I'm more Xbox centric, then I would advise you to leave, because I'm not going to change who I am for anybody else. And that's how you do it, bro. That's how you keep it. You keep it 100. You keep it real. And people will respect you for you, not for what they want you to be or what they think you are, but for you as a person in real life and what you're doing in the community for gaming with the passion and love that you have from your heart, right? From your mind, not from something that you're playing it off and trying to fake. This is who I am. That's why a lot of people love 100. That's why a lot of people hate 100. Same thing with me, because people don't like real sometimes, and then some people do, but the ones that do are very, very minimal, right? It's very less people that like real and far more that like fake, right? And vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So, that's the biggest difference. That's why I can't feel sorry for a guy like, Amazing Lucas or a Rich Review Tech that wants to always use his channel for stupid shit or for trolling others or doing dumb shit, or even Griffin Gaming or even Mooch and crap, or that all they do is stupid shit. You know what I mean?
I have to respect Griffin.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying it not because he's a bad person.
I have to
I have
respect
to
him.
respect him.
That's what I
That's
do.
what I do. I do. Right. I know that, but what I'm saying is, at least he does it, but he doesn't do it like trying to be disrespectful. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he'll do what he does, but he can't. What I'm saying is that he can't talk or criticize nobody because he built this channel on talking about other people and trolling them, but not in a disrespectful way. That's the difference. But then you got a lot of these cats that do it in a way where they just have no filter. They don't have no morals. They don't have no fine line. They just cross the line and do it in a way where, like, yo, you want some smoke, then you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? That shit ain't funny. You know what I mean? And they treat they mistake and they
The car room. Playing us through the car.
through the car. Huh?
You playing us through the car?
Yeah, why? Sounds too loud?
Yeah, you gotta cut it down.
Okay, my bad. Yeah. So how about now? Is that better?
Test. Yeah.
I need
No, it's still good.
It might be on Bluetooth.
Yeah, no, I have it in my auxiliary to the car so I can hear it better, so I can drive and talk without having to wear a headset or whatever. That's all. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's why I said that you keep doing it the way you're doing it, because guys like that, bro, they made their own bed, bro. Now they gotta lay on it. Hey, man, we ain't gonna freaking. I don't feel sorry for them dudes. Sorry,
Well,
bro.
they use the word. I'm an influencer. What the fuck? I ain't got no motherfucking money.
Right.
No, I get stuff. I get stuff once or twice a week, stuff like that. But it's for like new platform. But I can't trust everything.
Right.
I just think every. I had to mind that all.
Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I mean, there was a lot of flowers thrown my way there by you, but I appreciate the love. My thing is that I will never be. What I started was not for the money. It's never going to be for the money. It's not about popularity. It's not about what's the most likes I can get, the most subs I can get. Not all about that at all. Never been. The moment it becomes that, I promise you guys I'll get a guitar and make my channel look fluffy, and I'll just start singing in front of you guys. That's not me though. If that's what you guys want, that's a whole different channel. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna you come to my channel and watch me and I'm gonna stroke the ego of this person, stroke the ego of that person. My channel is strictly Xbox. Do I play PlayStation? Of course I play PlayStation, but that shit is not what I'm gonna talk about. Not at all. I lean to the Xbox side.
It's not wrong with you talking about PlayStation. Because the thing about it is, people think we hate it. I don't hate it.
Oh, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it at all. It just ain't what I want to play. I mean, people don't really understand. I never liked the PlayStation from day one. I got PlayStation because of Metal Gear.
Yep, that's the same. I got it for Metal Gear.
I got a PlayStation in Battle Tension. My boy used to play. Thing about I had a homie got the opposite. So I used to go over there on the weekends, and I go chill over there the whole weekend. I ain't never played Final Fantasy VII. I even got Final Fantasy VII on the box. Still ain't even play it because I ain't into turn-based games. I used to watch him play that shit for hours. I remember what's the other game? The other fighting game is you can just kill a person in one person. And the new one is going to come out soon. I know about PlayStation. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't like the controller. It don't fit my hand. And it just, but why I gotta like everything.
Right.
That's what I'm putting. People sitting there. Well, I see people getting gaming PCs and don't know how to even tune them up.
Not at all.
But you're getting it because everybody else is doing it. And people got to quit being followers and start being leaders. You don't have to do that.
You're following. That, by the way, that's my co-host Logic. He's the PC guy. Bring him on the show. He can talk to you to your earphones about PC. My PC shit goes straight to him, and he tells me exactly what to do. I want something because he knows exactly how I game. But the last time I played like legit, like I have a PS4 Pro. I ain't gonna lie. But the last time I gamed on a PlayStation was back in the PlayStation 2 days when SOCOM was available. When they had those kind of like the because I'm a multiplayer guy. I'm a big multiplayer guy. So when the SOCOM was available, that's what I played. Hours upon hours of that shit was SOCOM. That's what I played. Then, other games started coming out where it made sense to even play PlayStation. But the moment Xbox dropped, the classic Xbox dropped, PlayStation became something in the rear mirror for me. Like, not intentionally. Just over time, it happened. It was like the Halos. And then they had, I don't remember the very first Call of Duty that came out was only for Xbox on the 360. Remember that? It was one in the 360, the very first Call of Duty, the fucking smoke effects, and when you throw a smoke grenade, it's like the smoke was there, and it just built on that, and then the live system came from the classic Xbox. The live system came where I started talking to people online, something different. I did it on SOCOM, but kind of different because you had to press a button, and it only gives you like 5 seconds of talk time or whatever it was. But then live took that barrier down and started where it was like I can talk without having to press a button. Are you fucking kidding me? And then 360 days when Modern Warfare 2 came out, that's when the shit talking began, man. Shit talking was born right there on Xbox Live. And I haven't looked back since, man. I mean, I have a PlayStation, just have a PlayStation, and I have kids, and my kid loves PlayStation, he plays it, but he's more about Xbox as well. But again, man, I don't hate Sony PlayStation. It's just I can't like sit here and sell somebody on a one and done game for $70. Like I don't know how to sell it. Like, I don't know how to say, hey, man, you want this game for $70. I just can't do that when I could just go to YouTube and watch Returnal the whole way. That's it. I mean, I literally completed that whole game. I platinumed that game on YouTube. That's what I did.
I actually tried to. I've been trying to watch Smooth try to play it because he bet the $600.
Right.
So I was like, let me go. And when I'm at work or something, I need something to watch. Everybody sometimes is repetitive. I watch a whole lot of stuff, and I'm like, let me just sit here. And I'm like, man, you pay $70 for this shit?
What you tell me? Is it repetitive? Is that what it is?
My thing is, you pay $70 for. I'll put it this way: when Record came out, it was $40.
Right.
That is a $40 game. You're made from a double A developer. It's only certain amount of people made it. Why you're charging $70 for it?
You think it's maybe because Sony wants to keep that image of quality up?
And people say, "Oh, it looks beautiful," but I'm like, I'm so tired of hearing people saying these Sony games look so beautiful, but the gameplay is the same most of the time.
It's the same gameplay. You're right. It is.
It's the same.
I mean, we're about to get the 18th Ratchet and Clank. We're about to get 18th Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank is not, to me, it's supposed to use the power of the SSD because it's cartoonish.
It's cartoonish. Yep.
It's not real like. Show me a real like game using that power of the SSD. Why the SSD on the Xbox Series X and on the S runs these third-party games better than yours? Why the load times are up faster?
You ready for the answer?
Talking about that though.
You ready for the answer? The reason why they can't use that SSD on real games because you got shit coming out that looks like Horizon with chubby cheeks and looking chubbier and fucking gameplay where everybody around her is looking like they got shit on their face because they've been through some shit, but yet she had beautiful makeup on.
You talking about Roseanne Barr?
You're talking about Roseanne Barr, yeah. It's like when the moment they use the power of the SSD on actual looking people, real looking people, it comes out looking cartoonish regardless. They have to stick to the cartoon side. This power of the SSD shit that Mark Cerny told everybody was it's fucking smoke and mirrors, man. It's just smoke and mirrors.
But why it's not even running 60? I know it's going to have a performance mode when it's going to let the upscale up and it's going to run 60.
It's not going to have performance mode because of Miles Morales proved it already.
Yeah, but why it can't run no damn performance mode? Outside of the box, why you can't run natively?
I agree.
4K 60.
I agree. And those who are saying, "Oh, it's gonna wait for them to say it," my co-host Logic said this on the last podcast where he said, if that was the case that thing was only 60 frames at 4K or whatever, why didn't they upload that video that way to YouTube? To record a video, they could have uploaded it to that format on YouTube so you could see it in that format. which had me believe, man, you're fucking right. This shit ain't running no 60
Yeah,
frames.
but usually when they record and stuff like that, I can say this: when you're doing multiple using multiple sources, yeah, you'll put it in the stable format.
And whatever the
comment afterwards, you go put it in the native format.
Makes sense. But even on their channel, right? On their PlayStation, well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because Xbox does it too.
Definitely.
When Xbox does it too, we don't see we see the game really in like 1080p. And then when you see it on their channel, it's in 4K, but then it's still getting compressed by YouTube.
Still compressed, yeah.
It always gets compressed. Yeah. You know these
all y'all saying I don't say shit about it. Shut the hell up. I tell the truth, nothing but the truth. I don't care.
You know that they even said it themselves, so that's how you know that game wasn't really a AAA budget game. The way they tried to push it, you know that, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I'm just sitting here wondering what Sony told that Harsh Marquis when Harsh Marquis came out on Twitter and said, "Don't blame us. It's Sony."
Right. Well, Harsh Marquis said, "Look, we didn't know they were charging $70 for the game until they told the public.
They didn't.
We found out the same day, which tells you the game was a lower budget game. Now, what they did was what they did with Recore. They went with a more AAA quality look as opposed to like a 2D or sprite based game, right? Like a Shovel Knight, for example, or let's say like something like Shank. They went more with the Recore like style because Recore they did that game on Unity. And if you go look at Recore, it's like 1440 in 60 frames now with the HDR. And it looks gorgeous. You see what I'm saying? But that's what they did with Returnal. And I was telling people that Returnal, even though it looks like it's a more high quality game because they're using a lot of mocap, right? Which they didn't use mocap for Recore. And they do a lot of close-up shots with the astronaut woman that's an older woman or whatever. It's still not doing more gameplay-wise and technically-wise than Recore is. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't have more gameplay for the, mechanics and gameplay styles than Recore offers, right? Because Recore has a whole bunch of shit you do. You have your actual you want to go? They have the actual you have the animal that you gotta built up. You have the three different animals that give you different sets of abilities, right? You have to build them up with the what you call it with the when you build up with the system.
With the cores.
The cores?
The core system, yeah, but what you call that so they can get different abilities, get stronger. Like when you're building up, you're I forgot what it's called, the technical term. My bad. Well, you got that, right? You got the storms that actually change the game, as you're playing and give you access to certain areas and they don't. You got the Segway that lets you move around the world. You actually got real platforming, right? Throughout the entire level. You got the colored combat system with different colors, right? Coordination with different characters. You got boss battles. You have cutscenes. You have a story mode. You have an upgrading system, right? And all you doing in Returnal is it's like a bullet hell shooter, but with with that system, whatever they call that, where if you die, you go back and start all over.
The roguelike.
Yeah, the roguelike system. And it's only until you get to a certain area then you can actually save from a certain set point and continue. Just to make it's a way to make the game feel more difficult, to give it longevity than actually it being really difficult.
Well, I think House Marquee came out and said they're gonna add a settings to it, option
like a saving point. Because it's more of a it was by design, right? It's not by skill, because that's what people don't understand. It's like what's on with the Demon Souls and Dark Souls games, right? They look gorgeous, right? But those games are not difficult by skill. They're difficult by design. It's design where you have to die in order to continue to level up, you have to find certain armory, certain types of weapons, just so that you can fight certain creatures, certain magic potions. You get what I'm trying to say? It's not that you have to learn the skill set of each character, dedicated to each character, how to fight each character with dedicated set weapons, the way you did with like Ninja Gaiden, which requires a skill set where you have to learn the game and have skills in order to pass the game. Like you can't quit. There's no way to cheat in Ninja Gaiden and skip all the way to the end and win and beat the game without killing a single person. The way that people have found little trickeries to do it with games like Demon Souls, right? For example. So those games are designed that way. It's not difficult by skill, it's difficult by design, if that makes any sense. So that's the biggest difference. But again, the fact that they came out and said, yo, listen, we didn't even know, that should tell you that they probably spent only like maybe 10, 15 mil to make the game. Because look, something like Ori was $6 million to me. You see what I'm saying? You wouldn't think it because the game is a lot smaller. But if you look at the art design, you look at the animations, the way the world was created, it looks like, you know, you're looking at a work of art in a paint, right? It's a beautiful fucking game. And that takes a lot of talent, a lot of time, a lot of resources, a lot of, you know, with the music, the orchestra, all that stuff. So people don't understand that a budget does not make a game bigger or better just because of a budget. But at the same token, you have to know how to price those games accordingly based on how many people worked on it and how much money you spend on it. Because Rico was only $40, for example. There's no reason Returnal should have been $70. So Returnal should have been at least maybe $50, right? Maybe 40 to be more fair. And also it would have been able to sell better because people would have embraced it because it's not as much than paying $70. It's only a $40 game versus a $70 game. You see what I'm saying? So that, you know, they put their own shoe in their own mouth, but the fact that the Mark came themselves and said it should tell you everything. That Sony needs money. So in order for them to make up for it, they gotta do these things. Like that's why they're putting, look, Uncharted 4 coming to PC as well. You know, don't be surprised. You'll see God of War next. You know, they need money. That's why they're buying things like Crunchyroll. That's why they're trying to buy stakes in the esports, you know, or whatever the hell it's called. That's why they're trying to do all these little things because they need to find capital. Because these games that they make are expensive as fuck, especially the way they do them, because they use a lot of mocap, a lot of movie set quality stuff, because they are a movie division as well. They're a movie company, so they use that same equipment that they use for movies to make animations and movies and special effects they use for their games. And that's what people don't understand. That's expensive. That's why they need to do these things. And they're like, oh no, fuck that bullshit. No, we don't want that shit. You know, they're treating us like half-breed. No, stupid. They need to do this in order to make capital so that you have more games in the future from their first-party division or from them themselves. You know, that's why they're doing these smaller deals with third-party so they can make some capital out of it and put it back towards the gaming division. That's called smart business. You have to do what you got to do. At the end of the day, it's business. That's why Microsoft keep making all that money, because all they keep doing is smart business decisions. It's not impersonal, obviously. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just a shame that you got to keep repeating. These guys don't have the common sense to realize it themselves. Like, dude, use your brains, bro. It's all common sense. Just look at it. Think about it from a business standpoint. You know what I mean? It's just mind-boggling.
I gotta give a quick shout out to them on the chat. If you guys are, I see the love going on there. But if you guys are into open world gaming, I'm Biomutant is the shit right now. Just give a shout out to Biomutant. And go pick up Ninja Gaiden Collectors, man. Give that shit some love. That game right there.
Thing about it is, I'm thinking about it, but I got them in backwards compat.
You're right. Yeah.
I got it backwards. I got all of them backwards compact. So it's like, even with now that you brought up a beast, and I was trying to bring it up.
But here's the thing, 100. Remember,
the remasters of the fucking games. I own all 3 of them already.
Yeah, 100. But you got to remember, Sigma is not a straight version from Black. Sigma is actually a remaster of Black that was only on PS3, and it ran horrible on PS3. Sigma 2, they did the same thing. They added more stuff like content, like boss battles and certain missions that you didn't have on Ninja Gaiden 2, even though Ninja Gaiden 2 on 360 was obviously the superior version, but it still had a lot of new stuff there where the game had replayability where you would want to revisit it. And then 3, the Razor's Edge, they never enhanced it like they did with 2 and Sigma. I mean, with Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 on the backwards compat through Xbox. So now you'll be able to play Razor's Edge with 4K, 60 frames and HDR.
Give me the option. Just give me the
I know.
option. Give me
I
the
know
option.
that.
Like, even with Crytek, they gonna give me with that bullshit.
That was
they give me the option. I can
The
pick
price
what game I want to play.
they release a remaster and then they come out their fucking ass and go, hey, now we're gonna do all of them remaster. Like,
Yeah, and I'm like, what is remastered by the month? And I even bought the remaster. That's the craziest shit.
That's because they're remastering it for real.
I don't know what they charging for it. I'll think about it.
Unless they come out with some shit where if it's
120, if
no,
it was 120 or something like that.
It should have just been 2 and 3. That's it.
Here's my thing.
No, they should have waited and did all 3 of them at the same damn time.
Yeah.
They could have done that, but what I'm saying is, if they come out and say something like, let's say like you say you own the first remaster, now they're gonna come out with the bundle. If they discount that off the bundle, that's different. Like if it recognizes you got that game already, you don't need to pay.
Right, that'd be good too. Yeah.
Like a retro kind of thing. I get that, but if you're gonna charge,
that's because I agree with you, Cincy, because they already released the remaster. But I agree with 100. But I agree with 100. The fact that they should have just remastered all 3 of them at the same time.
It's like a month apart, 2 months apart from the first one to now.
It was literally like a month ago.
Yeah, and think about it, I bought the original version too.
Right. I bought the original one too. Remember they remastered it on 360. Remember?
I got the 360 version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not like, and think about it is it's
stupid.
I'm like, come on.
The thing is, though, what's appealing is to play part. What's appealing is to play that part 2 and 3, which are way more demanding in that 4K 60 frames. That's what's more appealing. But it's got to be priced right. It's got to be no more than $40 for all 3 games.
The only thing is, no, they said that you can buy them a separate. So I'm probably going to buy 3 because I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably buy 3.
If you want to. So you don't have to buy them all. You don't have to buy the whole bundle.
Real quick, now that you said that, you guys know that the Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection is out, right, for the Xbox, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I'm not buying that hard ass game.
Mine actually quiet.
You want a real roguelike game?
Something at my damn wall.
You want a real roguelike game? There you go.
That shit is fire. 100. What?
You want a real roguelike game? That's what you got right there. That's why I grew up on Nintendo.
That shit is so fucking hard.
Yeah, but they gave you 100. They gave you a health bar down, and they gave you a save system. So it's not a
that shit ain't hiding your ass whooping. That's all they do.
They put hugs on it, man. They put hugs on it. You got hugs on it now. You can play it. You have hugs on it.
They're gonna sit there. What is hitting for? Because like I said, I spent too much goddamn money on these goddamn.
It's $30. It's $30. It's nice though.
I think I got some Xbox money.
Oh, I got the rewards.
I'm not gonna sit there and get my ass contaminated. Man, that game is hard. That game is hard. This motherfucker.
It is hard, but they made it easier. They made it more accessible than you.
No, when they say they made it hard, they don't make it hard. When they say they don't make it hard, they say made it easier. They just toned it down. Like how you know what I'm saying? You had your thing on. You cooking them noodles and you had it on No,
they put it's like having spicy. It's like having spicy noodles, but they just put a little less spicy, not too much.
Put a little less spicy.
It's still spicy though.
We ain't gonna put the extra one in. That shit's still hard as hell. I told people one of the hardest games I ever played was Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Gun was
Everybody
hard.
cannot
Yeah.
land on that damn carrier.
Well, yeah, that shit was hard. That shit
I
was
said,
hard.
tell me you can land
Especially
on
that
the carrier.
landing. That landing was
Three out of
ridiculous.
3 times, I'll buy you a video game. And nobody can do it. Yeah, you're not going to
That
do it.
landing
I
was
did it on
horrible.
accident.
What? That landing was fucking stupid hard at the end of each mission. What?
Yeah, at the end of each mission, after you didn't fucked around and did all that's it. You had to land on that carrier.
You
But nobody said we're not gamers.
Oh
Shit.
no, of course not. We're not gamers.
We're not gamers.
Shit.
I can bring up some damn game. River Raid. I was playing River Raid on. I didn't know River Raid was on Call of Duty, and I was playing the dog shit out of that shit the other night. Wrong back memory. Because that's one of the first games my dad had bought for me. And I was like, when is shit going in? And I'm playing it. And I'm like, this is still hard as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know whether to play with the D-pad or the analog stick.
Also,
They have the same track.
But I felt that same experience when I was a kid. When I played Pitfall.
Oh my God. The original Indiana Jones?
The original the
original Uncharted. That's the one who started it all.
There you go.
Nobody. We gonna. I'm gonna talk to Alex Kidd. I got
Alex.
The original column. I played these games.
Yep.
Ocarina of Time.
With the
That is my best. That's one of my. That's in my top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even like it. I didn't even like the 64. I bought the shit for wrestling and got Ocarina of Time from the homie for something, and I fell in love with it. So you. That's what this is what I want to get up. Like y'all need to listen to real game. Don't listen to these dudes on this bull crap.
You told the ones that just woke up one day and said, "Fuck it, I want to do a podcast."
Yep.
With the colorful intros and fucking people. I don't know, man.
I get a kick out of it though. I love it.
I do.
I listen to the Sparring Worms and the Rich Cucumbers USA. I listen to them sometime because that motivate me. Like
shit, I do too. But I take out my notepad and write down things I should not do.
Yeah, I just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have fun, and back in the day, I wasn't having fun.
100. Here's my thing, though, man. This is why, and this is not me blowing smoke or being talking shit or just trying to score some points here. I stay on your channel. I stay looking at Hebot stuff. I stay doing this because at the end of the day, you guys are passionate about what you do. You're real about what you do, and I can see how real it is. These other, there's other YouTubers out there and other podcasters I listen to, I look at just to look at because I got to keep it real and be like, what are they doing so I can adapt and maybe change some things that I'm doing just to get pointers, right? But I can't watch podcasters that you can tell it's a job to them. That it's a legit job that they're pushing the likes, they're pushing the subs, they're pushing the retweets, they're pushing all of that, and you can see that it's all just for money. It's a job to them. It's a non. They literally quit their job to do it.
I feel you on that. I put this way. Flip is in the house. Shout out to my man Flip Money, punk ass bum. See, I'm telling you, this is how we talk in the parties. We don't care. We give everybody get it. But I take stuff for a whole lot of people too. I take a lot from. I have a comedian, people that shout out to my man. My boys out here that's out here in LA. They do it. I take a lot of stuff from a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just mix it to make I made it up. But I will tell you, I did not.
You make it your own. Like you bring that. Yeah. Like you give it your style. You bring it your flavor.
I didn't make that up. I will admit that all day, every day. I did not admit that up. I'm like, that's not like I be in party saying something and Flip might say, "Man, you got that off of Richard Pryor." I say, "Yeah, I did. I just switched it up." But that's how you got to do something because I'm taking from the greats. My man Jay Horn, he's out here. Shout out to my man Jay Horn, stay down the street from me. Him, his wife, and shout out to Sonny and all them. they do stuff. They do skits all the time. But I sit there and like, how can I put that into my podcast? Because I don't want to talk tech like that. I look at tech all the fucking time. I don't want to talk. I want to be entertained. I want you to come in and be like, hey,
and get a team, man.
I'm a tech guy. I'm going to just so sit there like, oh, this is 1080p, this and this and that. No, you come to the show for that. People come to the show because I want to be a certain video game comedian. I want to make you have fun. I want to make you laugh. I want to make the ponies feel bad. That's what I like to do.
The thing that we do with our channels, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, the things that we like doing with our channels, right? We like our people we like the people to come into our show. And if it's for that 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, to whatever it is, smile, man. Forget about your fucking problems. Forget about that we have shit in our lives that we all deal with as adults. When you come to the channel and you come watch my show, just enjoy the shit. Have fun, laugh. You know, for that period of time, suspend whatever you got outside of it and just laugh. It's what my show is about.
That's why I tell people, I said just go. That's why I can listen to your show, because you come on at a time where shit, I've been desperate. LeBron, you ain't shit.
My Knicks, baby, you gotta talk about
you ain't shit. I can go listen to the podcast and get it on, because I got to start my sports podcast, and I'd love to have you on talking about sports.
Fuck yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
I have another channel. I just say never put it on, but I want to. I want to go straight talking sport, because fuck these Stephen A. Smiths, fuck all these other dudes.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith is sucking. Oh, I'm sorry. Stephen A. Smith is fuck him.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
I met that man in real life. He's full of shit.
I heard the story on one of your, like, it was last week's or some. I think it was last week's podcast or a couple of weeks ago. I heard your story about that dude telling that kid, you know, I'm with this fine lady. It's like, what the fuck? Like, the kid's asking for an autograph, dude.
But my thing is, if you want it, you can go get a private room. You can go through the back door.
Yeah, you didn't have to walk through the front like that.
But if you like Italian food, I got a spot for us to go through. And you're gonna laugh how I can't tell you exactly how they're gonna do it for us. But I have it, and they do it for everybody, but you're gonna laugh. And you're like, man, you're gonna laugh. I got an Italian food spot, you're gonna straight up laugh. They bring you in, it's crazy as hell.
Here's something that the chat doesn't know, and you don't know yet, but I'll tell you guys. I'm a chef.
Okay.
I did it for I went to school for it. I went to culinary school for it. I graduated from it. So I did that for a very long time before I do what I do now. But I'm a chef, man. So when I see you put your shit up there, I'm like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Does he know what he's doing?
I'll put this way, I had a whole lot of trial and errors.
That's
man,
cooking,
dog,
man.
People don't understand, dog will put you down. I used to cook, and he was like, hey, my boy Worm, shout out to my man Worm. I don't know where he at. I think he's still in Texas. But he actually, I learned stuff from a bunch of people. I started watching YouTube. Because the thing about it, California is not young. It's known for being a barbecue spot. It's always it's all the sound. I know about the South dudes. I sit there and say, you know what? I'm gonna take something. I'm gonna try to blend something.
Rain, I cook ponies all day, every day. You should follow me on Twitter, man. That's what I do.
I can stand something, and then I'm sitting here like, man, like, and then when I start seeing other guys who sitting there like, man, when I see pit masters start following me on Twitter, I was like, oh, okay, I may have got some shit.
Oh shit.
I said, I might got something. But I try and error. But I think about it is I know how to cook for a large group of people, and I know how to cook for us, because everybody does not know how to cook. I mean, cook for a large group, because everybody don't like it's just too salty and this and this and that. I know how to blend it out. I have special rubs. And I remember I watched the guy that motivated me. I forgot his name. I think his name was Chung. He was from San Diego. And he got blitzed on the on what was that? He was on, I forgot what channel was on, Barbecue Pit Masters, and he used to get blitzed. Nobody liked this blend. I ate this blend. I'm like, this blend is fire. And I'm like, you ain't gonna get no love because they think we surfing and all this other shit. You ain't gonna get no love. So he decided to just go straight West Coast. He's like, I'm not going on a barbecue. On the thing about it is when you, like you said, you was a chef. You know what people like and what people don't like. You probably got tired of cooking.
Facts.
Like I'm tired of cooking.
I still cook, but not for like I can't do it professionally no more, man. That thing, fuck. I
just don't barbecue. I know how to cook. I know how to cook Italian food. People think I can cook damn near everything. I cook. I don't even eat seafood. I know how to cook it though. My brother brought his ass over here, and I didn't even cook this week. I didn't cook. Mom's cooked, and he come knocking on my door. You ain't cook. I said, no. Your mama cooked. I didn't cook. I'm on vacation.
Exactly.
I was finna cook, but she said I didn't have to cook, so she went in because I got a new grill now. So I said she wanted to try out the grill. Let her try out the grill. She wanted to try out the grill. My uncle gave me a grill, so I said, there you go, let's go. But I said, that's something that's the passion that I have with video games and I have with food. I love to cook food.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a question. I don't want to get away from the cooking too fast here, but let me ask you a question. You own a grill, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you allow people to touch your shit while you're cooking?
No, ain't nobody can touch nothing. Can't even get on.
All right. Good
and
man.
One thing I'll tell y'all a secret that I do use that I saw from somebody. I do not cook on direct heat. I cooked on indirect heat.
Indirect heat. Oh my God, this man. Woo!
I do not put my meat do not hit the coals. I might do it for just to put some char on it, but other than that, it do not hit the heat at all.
I like smoking my shit.
It's smoke.
Oh,
it's straight
God,
smoke.
love it. Mm-hmm.
I won't smoke on the interweb. I'm gonna give you smoking. I'm gonna give you smoke. And then I have a different. I don't know if you guys have this. And y'all might. I don't. Y'all got El Pollo Loco out there in Florida?
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Oh, I already got the recipe. I already got the name.
You got that shit?
I got that. I'll send you some.
Oh my God.
I'll send you. I got that, and you can go throw it on anything. You can, man. That stuff is already done.
I'm in Central Florida. There's one Pollo Loco that's here, and it's like west side of me. And I'll drive that way just to get that flavor.
That flavor, I have that, and I don't let nobody. 108 saw it. A certain other person saw it, and lady saw it. That's all you have to put on that chicken. Let it sit for 20 minutes, and it's golden.
You telling me you bought this, or just you?
I bought it. No, I have a. I don't want that. I got a butcher that figured out the recipe, and he sells it. He sells that rub. That's what the rub. If you ever see my chicken, that's the rub. I don't put nothing.
No, I've seen your chicken videos. That's what you're putting on it.
Yeah, that's all I'm putting on it.
I'm gonna need that.
And its flavor. It's all. My thing is, you need to put if you can't eat my thing is when I barbecue is, I want to tell people you don't need barbecue sauce. If you can eat it without barbecue sauce, your shit is fire.
That and falling off. And
it's
falling
fire.
Off. Because I've been some barbecues where they're talking about, God, Sensei, you gotta come down here and fucking eat my barbecue. It's the shit. You gotta try it out. And I go there and I visit these people, and I want to be nice and mix my words, man. When I go eat and your shit ain't up to par, I'm letting you know, hey, it's missing this, missing that. I went to this dude's house one time, and this is my brother. This dude, he's talking about he's bragging about his ribs, man. Go out there. First of all, saturate it with sauce. If you're a good barbecuer, you shouldn't be saturating your meat at all.
Say that again, man. Can you say that again? Because that's what my auntie wants to do.
That is not barbecue, man.
And then you throwing that candy sauce on that shit.
No, that ain't barbecuing. That's
don't
just
put
fast
that
food.
on me.
That's just fast food. And then the meat was tough. Like it wasn't even falling off. I'm like, bro, like I gotta. This is it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Meat was saturated with sauce after the fact it was cooked, and the meat was still like not even falling off the bone. It's like this is not like I literally I took the plate, threw in the trash, said, man, we gotta start all over again, man. This is not good. It was just not good. But I can't if you're slapping on sauce after the fact, you're doing it wrong.
No, I use it for because I've been to places where that's a dipping sauce. See, mine's
correct.
I do spare. I'll turn spare ribs to St. Louis cuts. I will cut that down thing down to the end.
To the very end.
To the very end.
Mm-hmm.
I will cut it down. I will cut that back. I will cut and I will pull all. I will sit there and she was sitting. I say, "Oh, so you want to go pound these spare ribs? I'm not your sister. Who you cooking for?" And she was like, "Look how juicy they are." I said, "They ain't got no smoke ring, mom." Where my little special little taste at? She said, "It tastes better than yours." I said, "No, it does not." And she took it over there and it was like, who cooked these ribs? Who cooked this stuff? I see, Mom, that's something I got on. You might get on me on spaghetti, but you ain't getting on me on this.
You hit it on the head, man. The barbecue sauce is meant to be a dipping sauce.
Yeah.
And this is another thing that always gets under my skin when I see people throw away the fat. We don't need this, and you could use that for the damn sauce. Like
you can render it out.
You can. Too many people throw the fat away, going, "This is nasty. We don't need this."
Yeah, you can render all that
shit
out.
Oh my god!
And they don't want to render it out.
See, I'm old school. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm old school. So my mom always, when she cooked anything fatty, she made sure that grease got stood behind so we could use that for some sauce, man. Either the sauce or you're cooking some eggs or whatever it is with that grease, man. That's how we did it back in our days. And I still do it today. I got that what do you call that, cast iron skillet. That when I do my bacon or my pork or whatever it is that I'm cooking off, and that fat, the fat comes off of that.
I keep my eggs in that fat.
Hell, fuck yeah.
No, I don't. Like, man.
Flavor.
And it was like, well, that's unhealthy. I said, trust me, I eat so much more. I eat when I go to the job, it's crazy. I'm healthy as hell. But when I'm at home, I'm trying to get fat as hell.
Oh shit! I'm a fat dude, so I love eating. That's my thing.
I eat salads, but sometimes I just don't like. I make sandwiches. Cuzzo was sitting there like, man. I said, "That's a sandwich for you," and he was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, this." I even pick places where I eat the food from, like Firehouse and Subway. I don't really mess with them.
No, stay away from that. Stay away from that. That shit's all fake ass. I
found another Italian spot, and they do exactly what I say. And man, oregano, all this stuff on the sandwich, and the sandwich just melt in your mouth.
The thing is, just that we get society stuck on salt and pepper, and they think that's all you got, salt and pepper. There's so much other flavors out there.
You can flavor a whole lot of stuff.
God, I mean, the way I cook, I don't even need salt and pepper in my food. Like, you're gonna taste my food. Because at the end of the day, the salt and pepper is not meant to get flavor to your food. It's the meat is the flavor. That's all it is.
Actually, people don't understand. Pork actually already has the salt. Really,
it already has it in it. Shit it's saturated salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said it has it already in it. You don't need it. You can play with it. Some people, but then I said some things I don't know how to cook. Like I wanted to cook some lamb. But they said I don't like the gamey taste.
The gamey taste. Yeah, you got. There's a proper. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you a recipe. There's a proper way of cooking lamb that won't taste gamey. If it tastes gamey, it's because you're doing. It's just you're just cooking it right off the. Like, you're not even doing nothing like as far as letting it sit overnight or 24-hour sit period.
Yeah, because I don't even want to cook it on the grill. I'm just gonna put it in the cast iron skillet now. You know what I'm saying? Turn it over.
And with lamb, you gotta let it sit and let it soak up flavors. If not, it's gonna taste. I remember
my grandma cooked me deer for the first time. I thought it was steak. I thought it was steak, and she know how I'm picky because my grandma was like, "Yo, you the picky eater." I always been picky what I eat on, and I'm like, and she was like, "Hey, Your ass been out there drinking. You 15 years old. You out there drinking. You need to eat. Had me a baked potato and that, and I tore that shit up. And until she told me, she was like, "Hey, what you think that was?" I said, "I was a steak." I was a steak. She said, "No, you went hunting. She said you went hunting with your grandpa, right?"
Yeah.
I said, yeah. I said, "That was that deer?"
Hell yeah.
I'm like, "Well, shit, it was good to me. As long as you didn't tell me, it was good to me."
That's how my kids are. If as long as I don't tell them what I cooked, they'll eat it up because they trust my cooking, and they'll eat it up. And after the fact, they'll already know about it. What was that I ate? And I'll tell them what they ate. Like, man, don't tell me what you're cooking. I'll eat it all day long. I'm like, I know. It's just the words that throw you off, man. The words throw you off.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, but some stuff like I don't eat seafood, but I can cook it.
See Eli in the chats. Eli the realist. He know what's up. He's talking about you gotta prep that lamb. You gotta prep that lamb. You just can't just throw that shit in some fucking cooker to let it cook. You gotta prep that lamb for them flavors to be on a whole different part level, man. Because if not, you're gonna taste the game on it. You're gonna taste it.
Because what I had Kobe beef, and it was gamey.
Mm-hmm.
It was gamey, and I was like, I don't like this. But then I had to go find out on the interweb how to prep it. Kobe beef is not to be eat. You have, like you said, you have to prep it.
You gotta prep it. You can't just eat it straight up like that. It's not right. It's not like meat. You can just put on the grill and you're good to go.
It's not like a tenderloin or something like you can just go throw it on the grill and it's gonna get the flavor.
Shit, like, Chad, if y'all thought y'all were coming in for gaming conversation, y'all wrong. We're talking about food. Nah, but listen, Arjun, I'm about to get ready for this Nick game because they're about to.
Yeah, I gotta go.
They're about to lose tonight, but I gotta watch my boys lose.
Eat tonight, but I appreciate you coming by, man. You're welcome.
Always, baby. If you don't mind, I name drop a little bit here.
Huh?
If you don't mind me name dropping my channel.
Oh no, you can You go for the war.
I know everybody in the chat has been asking, but if you guys want to follow me, I'm over on the YouTube side, like anybody else. But Sensei Thoughts, just like my name, that's where you'll find me on the YouTube side. If you want to follow me on Twitter, same thing, Sensei Thoughts. I'm on every Sundays at 5 p.m. not a.m. Sorry, 5 p.m. every day. Me along with my co-host Logic. I thank you, 100, for allowing me to even come on this podcast and expressing what I love, man, is gaming. We all love, which is gaming. This has been something we've been talking about for quite some time now. For one of us to get on our show, I can only wish I can extend that to you. So whenever you want to come back to and do my show, you're more than welcome to do that, man. You already know what we're about. We're passionate about what we do. But I appreciate you and I appreciate the love you
on Sunday. I'll be on Sunday.
Definitely, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll get you in then, definitely. But that's it, man. That's thank you for letting me plug my channel, man. But I appreciate you guys, man.
No, man. Ain't about plugging. It's about growing. That's what it's all about. Ain't about destroying. It's about growing.
Appreciate that. Out. All right, we out, chat.